It's a terrible day in the call center. Terrible day in the call center. Won't you be mine? Treated like swine. It's a wonderful day to be torching the call center. Terrible day in the call center. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I've always wanted an agent just like you. I've always wanted to torment an agent just like you. So we'll make the most of it. We'll make sure you never take a shit. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my agent? Please won't you be? Oh, won't you be? Please won't you be my agent? Hi there, agent. How are you today? Here we are, another glorious call center day working in the call center, and I'm sure you're just chomping at the bit to just be here and give the customers all you can give them and treat them like they're number one and they're always right. As many of you know, I got laid off my previous company, Kamana, Wana, Lee, and Morton. And I know some of you have written to me and you've been so kind with your words about my layoff, and you wondered what happened there. Well, I've got to tell you, it was a pretty sad story. I had worked there for many glorious years, working my way up through the ranks, sitting in the very seat you sit in today, taking calls. I became a trainer. Well, our chief executive officer, Mr. Daniel Mead, he had some bad habits, and he happened to like ladies quite a bit. Well, Mr. Mead blew all the company's cash on hookers and leather mistresses. And we had to file bankruptcy. And in the process, they laid me off. And it was a sad day. But I recovered like the champ I am. I recovered. And I found a new glorious job in a brand new financial institution on the other side of town. Not in the best neighborhood, of course, but I get to work from home. So I don't have to go in there to that ghetto area. But I now work for a wonderful, glorious credit card company called I Kinda Like a Pokia in McMillan. And at I Kinda Like a Pokia in McMillan, we give credit cards to felons, young men and women, old men and women, felons of all ages, races, creeds, and colors who've just gotten out of the hoosgow. They've just been released from the pokey. They've just done hard time and they can't find a job and they can't give anybody to give them a break or give them any money. We give them glorious credit cards with their mugshot plastered right to the front of it at a wonderful rate of 65%. An interest rate of only 65%, so they'll get them back on their feet again. And they get those cards paid off in no time, especially when they get jobs working at McDonald's or sweeping floors in some place. So that's where I work now, and I work from home, and I have this glorious job here in my studio, and I get to train all of you wonderful people out there, and I have this little show, Mr. Fliedermeister's Call Center, where I talk about life in a call center and what it's like. And I thought what I'd do today is talk about briefly the time I had when I was a call center rep, just like you, because it's really hard being a call center rep, but if you really try hard enough and you close your eyes and you click your heels 3 times and you say, I want to be out of this call center. I want to be out of this call center. I want to be out of this call center. You will be. You'll become a trainer like me, or you become the director of the call center. You can get improved positions. You can get promoted anywhere you want to go. Marketing, advertising, you can become a CEO, you can do anything you want, get into sales, outside sales, drive a Porsche, anything you want. Well, that's what happened with me. And I got to become the trainer. But when I sat in those very seats you're sitting in today, I often wondered what the chief executive officer really does. I mean, when I saw Daniel Mead get walked out of his office, his glorious office, by the feds, and they walked him out in handcuffs, and he was sobbing like a baby. I said, well, you know, what did he really do for a living? What did he do to get where he got? How did he get there? You know, but even before he got arrested, I wondered to myself, what does he do all day? What does a chief executive officer do? Because they seem so out of touch in their ivory tower, you know. So what I thought I'd do today is bring in my new chief executive officer, His name is Bill Dingleberry, and he's the Chief Executive Officer of Icontalycopokia in McMillan. And Bill, I'd like to invite you onto the show right now to talk about what it's like to be a Chief Executive Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dingleberry.
Yes. Yes, hello everyone. Hello. Thank you for having me. And welcome to, what is the show again?
Well, Mr. Dingleberry, I'm Bill Fliedermeister, and this is Bill Fliedermeister's call center.
We have a call center?
Well, yes, Mr. Dingleberry.
Excuse me, young man. Do not call me Mr. Dingleberry. Call me King Dingleberry. Do you understand?
Yes, King Dingleberry. I ask your forgiveness, Your Majesty.
Very good. Yes. Again, we have a call center in the midst of my fine organization.
Well, yes, King Dingleberry. We have a wonderful, glorious call center that takes calls from all of the felons that we've given credit cards to.
Oh, it's the first I've heard of it. So, what exactly does a call center do? Why do we have one?
Are you serious, King Dingleberry?
Well, yes, of course.
What's wrong, King? Oh, the king seems to be in distress. Oh, please, someone, we better call 911.
No, you don't need to call 911. I'm snapping out of it. I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of a seizure. I've done one too many poppers in my day, and apparently I'm having some flashbacks and a little bit of a tremor of some sort. Who are you, and why am I here right now?
This is the Bill Fliedermeister call center show.
Really? What is this place?
Oh. Well, apparently, King Dingleberry, I guess he did a little bit of too many poppers, too many inhalants as a youngster, I guess, and his brain isn't quite stable anymore, and he's having some seizures. I'm sorry he had to witness that, but apparently he didn't know he had a call center. Maybe I should have asked him for a raise there. I don't know what to say. I'm a little bit embarrassed. Well, that was King Dingleberry, and this is Bill Fliedermeister's call center. I hope you're all doing well. I guess I should check on the king. Maybe the queen can service him. I don't know what's going on with the king there, but I guess that kind of answered my question. They are on their ivory tower, they're doing drugs, and they don't really know what's going on with the little people at the bottom. So, well, children, boys and girls, all you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed call center reps, remember one thing. All we have is each other. So thanks for watching another episode of Mr. Fliedermeister's Call Center. Bye-bye now.